Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Thursday, March 7th, 2019. Take a look at NIO. NIO was billed as the Tesla killer. It was trading north of $10.50 just a couple days ago. Today it hit $7 to the penny. I think it's into a buy level here, folks. I could see it going maybe as low as 685, 690, but for the most part, you're starting to hit major pivot points. You have a major pivot point here. You have more support right in here, all in this area. What this is telling me is it's not a long-term. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's going back to 10 and a half or 20 or $30. What I'm saying is on a technical basis, you've now gotten to an oversold condition. Stocks down 35% just in a couple days. You're going to see a technical bounce off this level. My guess is the bounce will take you back to about $8 or maybe just north of 8. But again, this is quite an interesting stock because, again, it was noted as a Tesla killer. It was so hot just recently over the last week, 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden reality came back in and this stock has dumped out. But again, look at this support here, folks. Just tons and tons of support down here. I am in myself with Research Center members with a half position. If it goes a little bit lower, I'll add my second half. But nonetheless, this to me looks like a good, solid risk reward for a snapback. And again, just a quick snapback swing trade, 3 days, 2 days, something like that. Maybe it might take as much as a week, but for the most part, I think you'll see a snapback here in the coming days and should be very, very profitable. Markets today are under pressure again. No surprise here as we positioned ourselves. In fact, we took a profit today. Here's the spiders chart. Look at the 75% retrace Fibonacci level right up here. That's a 75 retrace from this high to this low. It retraced 75% right there. Also marks pivot point, and look at the pullback right to the 200 moving average today, getting a little bit of a bounce on the daily chart of the S&P or SPY. What to expect going forward? So market did hit some support today. As long as it holds the 200, it's in the safe area. It could float up for a couple days, but if it breaks this 200, there's really not a lot of support till you get to the 50 moving average. So we'll have to see again how it plays out. Volume today pretty solid, 53 million already. Yesterday I think we just did 60 million the entire day. So that's at least good to see the uptick in volume, which usually comes on sell days in the market as more people are trying to get out than get in. We did take profits today on FedEx. You can see FedEx coming down here. We were short from right up here above 184, and the stock beautifully pulling back into support here. We actually covered our short today, which was a swing trade in the Research Center, and in the intraday stock chat, we went long down around those levels and actually ended up making, I think we made about 80 cents on the trade there on a quick scalp as well. So it just shows you how when you're nimble and you can read the charts using the PPT methodology, you literally can do anything here. I mean, you can buy, sell, do whatever you got to do and make money both ways on a stock in one single day. So beautiful there. But we ended up making, I think, about $11 and change on the short, $11 and change per share on the short of FedEx there, and that was just a beautiful little pullback, kind of a no-brainer. If you look at the rally it's had, it was in a major bearish decline. Then it had this great bounce, and look at the gap fill. Went right back to gap fill, chop, 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 couldn't get through, boom. Down it comes. Path of least resistance becomes the downside there, and that's a classic trade setup right there. So, good stuff. So again, Research Center trades are coming out fast and furiously. Again, I put out a trade today. We took profits on a trade. Options alerts, 2 winners today, north of 30% each in just a couple days of holding on options. And obviously day trading, I told you about the FedEx long. We also had a Spiders long. We also had another stock long. So it was 3 for 3 day today. Actually, NIO we day traded today as well for a nice little gain. So 3 for 3 in the chat room. 2 beautiful winners in the options and 1 in the Research Center as members continue to make money in this environment. Have a great one, guys. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial.